Hi Taurus, and welcome back for another week's reading. I hope you're liking the post. We'll go straight into your reading, Taurus, for the Ace of Swords as you're beginning on the left hand side, as you can see. Now Taurus, it's showing me that you've got new challenges ahead. Now you've got to look at these because it's going to be quite big challenges we can see there, but as swords are always battlers, and they always like to win the hand. So again, where we've got challenges coming up, which might be changing your perspective of things, just hang in there, because we do see that the battle's victorious. So you've got to be sharp and blunt this time with ideas and with people around you. But you're fighting there to try to keep control of situations that you need to really pour your heart out and pour things out to show that you're holding your strength, but there's a lot of emotion there again to come out with you. You can see that the card says that you're loyal, you're very loving, loyal and giving, and you're trying to please such a lot of people at this moment in time, because where that is, you're reaping, right? You're reaping the rewards for the hard work you've placed in to your ideas, the hard work you place into your family, and it's holding everything together and trying to be that balance or that person to everyone. But you do have to get rid of that emotions that you've got to pour out and reflect on situations that are building up around you or being building up there, and just kind of note that when things are shared, then we can release that energy a little bit and release them emotions and free ourselves up to the ideas that we've got. And trying to please everybody, you won't. So try to see where you can, put emotion out and please yourself a little bit, but start looking at your ideas and your challenges. Know that keeping your loyalty there, you'll go forward. I see that you've got a lovely happy family card, so it's showing me then that we can have a bit more happy time where families are concerned. So you're going to be coming together as a family. And more of a completion card is this, so your ideas and choices and decisions, but loyalty within the family unit there and bringing them close together. You're very skillful and you're very educated within the work that you do. You can see though, although there's money there in property and significantly you feel firm and very solid in your foundations, through your hard work and your dedication, it's going to pay off now, because people's going to see that how the quality of your work you've put out there is going to reap them rewards. I can see then you've got an opportunity to go further where work is, and it's presenting you with a golden opportunity. But you've got to reflect again on the ideas of how they're worth really going down at this moment in time. So your ideas you may have already put into motion, but really cling on tight to decide if it's really going to bring you these opportunities. So reflect on that as well. I'll draw you back to your back card, which is your wish star. It's about looking up and going forward that and seeing your ideas. And it's again, right, your stars come at the bottom left hand side as well. So that's showing you again to really look into things. Now, and if it's to do with going with business or to do with work, really go into these and decide if it is an opportunity worth taking on. You do have a lot of strength, you do have a lot of courage when it comes to work. You do have a lot of courage and strength when it comes to family. You can see that, people will listen to you. You've got a great head upon your shoulders, and people will always take your ideas on and reflect on those as well. But by doing that and you're keeping your strength and your courage to keep moving forward, you do have that ace card, which is again another good opportunity to place some funds in your hand. I like this card because although it's a brand new card and sometimes it's unexpected cash, but I see that you're working hard there to put the money into your hands, and it's there, so extra cash upon your pathway coming in. Now we've got the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups means you'll plod on there proudly, and you can put your head up and see and look back at just exactly how far you've actually travelled within a work sense and a family building and creating within that. I know that I'm going to just point out that this won't be necessary or even reflect with everybody out there, but just take through it from the reading, as I say in previous ones, what you can. I can see that although the Knight of Cups is trotting you proudly on there in the here and now, there is an abundance around you. So again, it's maturity and abundance, and also reflecting on that wealth that you have around to be able to put yourself on the journey you want to go on. So do really keep that, knowing that that abundance of money is going to set you there free to be able to do what you want to do. It can always also, because she comes with abundance, can mean one inheritance, but it can also mean redundancies as well. So be aware of that. But we do put the abundance around you. So it's maturity and abundance, but it's a wealth card. So look, and you've also got your wealth card at the bottom left, with a lot in wealth coming in. So I don't see, and a new money, so I can't see as you maybe have a lot of problems where that is. So financially, the cards are showing you that there's a good financial situation around. The Emperor is about being a little bit advice, take some advice, because the Emperor is always there to give you some. He's your father figure within a reading. So again, he can come in here, he can be very stern and powerful when he wants to be, but I feel this is with Taurus as well. I feel that they can be very, very stern and stubborn when you want to be. So even though I want you to sit there and reflect on your journey forward, you're going to be not long before you move into another idea, because here comes the Knight of Wands. That is rising up, but not charging in, taking your time to go forward, just like your little Knight of Cups has come to plod you on there proudly. You're lifting up and you will be going in another direction. Feels like it's work. I see that there's a card there that's showing me that you've just got to protect your ideas a little bit and protect things around you, but not be too protective. Even though I feel like you're standing your ground here, you just got to watch that people are not always honest. Remember that, and that because this card is always my little card that says, look, just keep an eye on things, even though you're standing your ground here. And protection card for swords are very sharp, but they can run off with things as well, and ideas. So don't let your ideas run too far ahead of you. So again, protecting the situations that surround. So again, relating to your major card at the back, reflect a little bit, pour stuff out first. Your Devil comes in to tempt you there. Again, he's a kind of a card where, you know, although we have dishonesty in the card with the swords, the Seven of Swords there, it means, you know, when I just said about dishonesty, it's about being honest with yourself as well, and breaking free of what you don't need chained to. So get your ideas in motion, but don't tie yourself and be addicted to past emotions and past situations and tied to things that's holding you back a little bit. Know that you can free yourself up from this any time, because here comes the Death card. So you won't stand dishonesty, you will move away from it, and you'll break the chains that's been restricting you for quite a while. You do have the Death card. Now that means ending of things. So it's the rebirth. We say ending of the old, the beginning of new. So putting things behind you. Now, if things are not built on solid foundations, they will collapse anyway. So this is a clearing out time. So it's reflection and clearing out all the things you do not need around you. So because you have to build the future on your foundations that's solid and the rocky at the moment. So have a clear out and a sort out. Decide what you want, because your cups is coming in with your ideas, your choices, your decisions. But sometimes things are hidden from us and they're not as good as they appear to be. So it really is on the right hand side a quite a difficult set of cards that we've pulled out for you in this coming week. So we need you to get reflecting on the future ahead of us, where we can get our new ideas and our new choices and decide what we want, because you do feel at the moment that you're in a nightmare and that you can over really think things if you're not careful. So take your time, choose what you need, leave other things behind. You don't need everything. You just need what's secure and safe and pulling from your world at the moment in time, what you feel you can handle. So not everything's available. It all looks good, but sometimes it's not as good as it appears to be. So do your reflection, but don't build your anxiety up and get yourself stressed so you don't sleep, because you can see there that we have to in order to get rest, we have to deal with things. So you're going to be in a little bit of a nightmare there, but try to get rest so you can see things clearly, because you're deciding your pathway here. Because at the bottom card there, the Two of Swords, again, is a direction you just don't know what to go in. You're pulled in two ways. But again, I want to put the emotion behind you, your feet firmly on the ground, knowing that you can travel the route in which you choose, and just take your time, and you've got to see where you want to go. So we're going to start plotting and planning. Now, things won't grow and mature as you want them to do. And you've got to give things time, because although I've got my tree that's planting all the ideas there and situations to grow, we've got to let things mature, and sometimes they don't go quick enough for you. But you've got to just think through and take stock of what you do want, and let things grow in a natural way, because the Knight of Swords there for you now. Now, the Knight of Swords is a card that's very fast. It charges in now. This is saying hold back and don't get charged in. Don't go charging in there. And if you do, you'll have a conflict around you. So make sure you've got all your facts and situations around before you go charging about. And hold back if you can. And reflect like the stars giving you there. Everything you're wishing for, but you've got to see that you've got to get rid of and pour all the things out first before you can look up and see how bright that star is around you. So do some reflection in the coming week. Now, Taurus, I'll leave that with you. And like and subscribe, or even leave me a comment. And I hope that in the coming week it's kind of a bit easier than your cards are showing me there. But I will then post you another reading out. So thank you for listening.